So I know we've been talking a lot about SOC. A lot of people I know will be confused. They'll be asking themselves, but these SOC now waiting to know. These SOC self now waiting, no. Maybe I beg Helen, we explain and we tell us a little bit.
Okay, so
what is SOC? What is SOC and how different is it from just being a regular cybersecurity analyst? Because it's in the same space.
Yes. So a SOC is a Security Operations Center Analyst. When you go to Indeed.com, you want to search for it, you just do SOC analyst, you see the jobs pop. They put in like maybe 60 to 80 jobs every week in DC. Because most of the government agencies, with the hacks that are going on, with the cyber war that's going on around, with Russia, China, everybody's struggling to be the top when it comes to IT. There's a lot of cyber war going on. So who is a SOC analyst? The daily routine of a SOC analyst is you do email analysis. Emails is the number one factor that runs our business world right now. They sent out close to 306 billion emails last year alone, Gwen, in the world. So if you shut down an email system in the business, that means you're actually shutting the entire business down. So what do SOC analysts do? So we monitor all inbound traffic and outbound traffic going out of the organization. We do data loss prevention because, everybody has like personal identifiable information, which you don't have to share that because, the hackers, they are dying for this information, which if you let them get your social security number, your name, address, they can be able to go out there and fabricate so many things and you lose your credibility on your credit. So what we do on a daily basis is to make sure that no disgruntled employee within the organization is sending out proprietary information outside. Sometimes when people are about to maybe exit a company, maybe if they're not in good terms with the company, they might want to send out proprietary information out of the organization. So we ensure. I just wanted to tell all the viewers and everybody around the world that if you're using a company endpoint, we call it endpoint, but it's laptop, know that every email that you're sending from that laptop,
it's monitored.
It's being monitored.
Even if they don't come and ask you, like, why did you send this email out? But normally you're not supposed to send information that's company information outside of the network. So the SOC analyst, Adeline and Mr. Oben, who will be coming shortly, are those that monitor all of that. That's what the SOC analyst does.
Yes, so we monitor all inbound and outbound traffic just to make sure that no proprietary information is going out. We monitor the network because we want to make sure that the source IP is communicating with your internal IP. We also monitor the endpoint because what happens is most of the hackers right now are using a technique called phishing email. That is going on right now around the world, where they will send you an email and they will embed a malicious link inside the email. Once you take the email as an ordinary person, you might not know that. Like one of the emails I was working with last night, it said Chase Bank. You'll be like, oh, it's Chase Bank. Let me click.
And you just click without even making sure that it's actually Chase Bank or somebody that you know.
Yes. So they will embed. They will use like they'll use an email that you're familiar. They'll use a company. They'll use a name. They'll use something that's very attractive, especially the pandemic. Americans have lost close to $100 million just during the pandemic in hacking and all the different phishing, tailgating, dumpster driving, all the social engineering techniques that they can use to be able to get money from people. So that's why you see SOC analyst is like one of the highest paying, fastest growing jobs right now, because before only government agencies needed a SOC analyst in their environment, but right now everybody needs
organization, unless you're ready to lose money.
Hospitals, banks, or any organization, I even tell small business owners that you want to be able to even take this course just for your own personal protection, because
knowledge
out there just browsing websites, URLs without knowing whether they are malicious or not. You can
just click on everything that you see. You've won this amount of money. You just click, beep. Even on your phone, they send you they send all those links, phishing links, even to your phone. You sit down there, you've not applied for any iPhone 12 Plus. They just send you a link. You've won. Hey, you've won it. So you just go and click on it. Beep. Yes. That is it. Your information goes.
That is it. And I tell people, passwords. If you want to do
Yeah.
a password for your phone or for your bank accounts, do not use repetitive passwords. Always make sure your passwords are at least 8 characters long, uppercase, lowercase, numerical character. They do that for a reason. Because when
Yeah.
you do a password, when you put in your username and password, it now forms a hash on the database. So if that database is being hacked, then if these hackers, they have this, there's a website that they have like md5online.com, they will go there and decode that hash, and they'll have a clear text of your password.
There
And
you
that's
go.
why you see they can be able to wire out all the money from your account within a minute. Especially they target the very important personnel in organizations like, you know what,
The CEO, the
financial
COO.
officers, of course, right? Because they're the ones authorizing all the wires that are going out to pay all the receivables or all the money that's going out. So they are targeting those very high VIP people, because they know that if they're able to get in and get their username and password, they can authorize wires. Because on online banking, when you do a business online banking, you can actually go in there and send out wires for your organization. So if you have that person's username and password, then before you even open, within the twinkling of an eye, they can wipe out the entire bank account. So it's very important that when you're doing password, you have to, don't use your family name. Do not use your kid's name, because when they're trying, that's why you see
they'll try all the names that they know using brute force. Every possibility.
Yes. So they'll use that. And then now systems have what they call the multi-factor authenticator that helps be able to beef up security on your bank accounts. That's why if you visit your bank online banking right now, they will text you, because they know you have registered that phone number, and that phone number has been registered with the mobile company, which has all your personal information. So if they text you that code and you're not the person and you don't have that phone number, then you will not be able to
access that account.
Authentication. So that's why you see multi-layer authentication is like the number one thing in all organizations. Even when you're logging into your maybe intranet and you want to go into maybe spreadsheets or things like that, they'll give you a password which you have to be able to use before you get in, because these guys are getting smarter by the day. So we are the good online guys. So SOC analysts are the good guys.